All right, the numbers are counting up. That must mean we're recording. Well, happy Saturday, day 51, November 2nd. November dos. We're just kind of hanging out, hanging loose until vote day on Monday. Latest update was just reiterating the benefits of this contract. There was a Zoom meeting today at noon, and he didn't do live Q&A because the one he did the other day kind of, I don't want to say he got beat up, but people were attacking. This is a garbage contract. We got nothing out of this. Well, we got quite a bit of pay. We're dropping our medical payout out of pocket. We're reduction in mandatory overtime. Got an extra day off. I mean, yeah, it's people are just not happy with it. The big one that kind of gets me is they didn't do anything for pay. We've had better over the last couple of decades. Well, we only made 31.5% in the last, since 2002, I think it said. I think it was 2002 up until now. We did 31% pay increase. This next contract over the next 4 years gets us 38. So, it's up, and now we're getting a good steep incline. So, what's our leverage going to be for next time? Well, I don't know. That's next time. So, too many people trying to overthink things. Take the gains we got. Don't push it. There was a headline earlier today. I didn't get to read it. It was on the Seattle Times. I don't subscribe to the Seattle Times, so I don't get to read the articles. I just go in and do the comics. You don't have a subscription for that. But basically it said that our CEO, Ortberg, says, this is it. If you reject this one, next one's not going to be as good. And there are people thinking that's illegal. The Boeing Company can't take away what they've offered. And our union president keeps trying to tell these people that, yes, they can. It's not written in stone. We haven't accepted anything. They can't do that. That's illegal. Show me where it says it's illegal. It's an offer. We have to accept it. If they don't live up to the offer, then it's illegal. So, I don't know. Of course, then there's that faction that's out there screaming, well, they're not going to live. They're just going to tell us that this is what they're going to give us, and they're not going to give us any of it. It's a contract. They have to. So, all the naysayers get a little frustrating. But, oh well, vote on Monday. And even that's what he says. Is if it passes, great. That's the recommendation. If not, we go back to the bargaining table. If Boeing holds out, I mean, ideally, I would think if it doesn't pass, it's not going to be by much. And Boeing might just up it just a little bit more to get those few more people. I know several folks I talked to says, well, if they just offer the full 40, that might appease a lot more people. So, but no, other than that, we're just kind of waiting. Tomorrow, get through tomorrow. It's supposed to be a lot like today. A little clear during the day. Supposed to get some rain tonight and into the early morning, and then tomorrow afternoon's supposed to be dry. I haven't really been outside to do much. Just been kind of a lazy afternoon. I don't know if you saw the little video I put up late last night playing with my trains a little bit, so I was up late doing those. I've got several of those, all those little ones that I showed you. I've never run them. Some of them I've had for a couple of years. So I just set up that little itty bitty piece of track, and I just let them run for half an hour, and then stop it and switch directions. That's how you break them in. Of course, Kuda sleeping on the bed. She heard the noise, but I had the pillows piled up there, the blankets. She heard it, but she didn't investigate, and she had to get up and saw that and it kind of freaked out. What is that? So now that one that I showed on the video, that's a neat little, I mean, the thing's only like that long. Articulates, you know, 2 articulation points, headlights, taillights. That's a neat little tram. That's amazing what they can do with the small scale stuff, and it runs so smooth. That first one, that little steam locomotive, I've got it on a display shelf. I probably won't use it much, but just kind of herky and jerky, and it doesn't have a real low gear. And the locomotive is not powered, it's free rolling, but the little side rods keep hanging up, so it skids and then it goes a little bit. You have to have it at a certain speed, which is too fast. So, but luckily those aren't too expensive, so if that was just a little display piece, so be it. But no, other than that, it's kind of a lazy day. Watching some geology videos. Nick Zentner, he took a flight today, or posted a video of taking a little private airplane flight up around Glacier Peak. And that was kind of neat. He got pretty excited over that, you could tell. And the guy that was with him, can't remember his name now, but he did a lot of trails and whatnot with the Forest Service, so he knows all the backcountry and all the mountain peaks, and he was kind of acting as their guide, and he's in the back seat of the plane just saying, yeah, that's that peak and that one and those and that, and this is this valley, and he knows the area like the back of his hand. And a neat little video. A couple more I need to go through that he's posted, but I haven't watched them yet, so all on the geology of the Pacific Northwest. So, well, it's time to feed the cats. Lasagna, it's the same one that I made a couple weeks ago, but the first time I did it in the toaster oven, it came out great. Nice and crunchy on top, you know. Cooked all the way through. For whatever reason, this time I did it in the big oven because the house was feeling kind of chilled, and I used the big oven, heat the house up. Only got 800 square feet, doesn't take much to heat it up. Didn't cook all the way through. It's like, what? So I threw it back in for a little bit, and its tops and the sides got overdone. The middle is not so much, so I don't know why. It was the same, I mean, temperatures recommended on the box and the time frame, and cook it for so long, and then take the cover off and cook it for another few minutes to melt the cheese, and it's just, unless it was a bad lasagna. But I wound up just cutting out the uncooked or the bad portion and just chucking it, just eating the outer edges. Like last time I got 6 days out of it, so this one I'll probably only get about 3 or 4. Yeah, I don't know if it just sat in the freezer too long or what. Didn't look for a date on it. But that's about it. Enough of me rambling. Get through tonight. Gotta remember to turn the clock back tonight. Daylight savings kicks in. Critters are doing the critter thing. Kuda sat with me for a little bit last night in the computer room till it was time to go to bed, and she was out cold. Just laying right here, snoring. Kind of funny. And she hasn't had an accident since. So I don't know if she's just mad that she wasn't spending more time with me or what, but I'm just right there in the other room. She's got to walk in. I don't know. But anywho, 9 minutes of me yakking about absolutely nothing at all. Let's shut this thing off. Get back to watching geology videos and playing with little trains. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.